I came across this video of a lady saying, why would backpackers do that to themselves? Why would you want to suffer? Why would you want to carry your own bag? And then I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. I suppose she was not a traveler or a backpacker. I could recognize right away from her questions or the way that she was talking about that kind of experience is that she's more of a vacationer. So there is definitely a difference between the two. And that's why I've come to realize that when you plan a trip, you have to ask yourself, what are you after? What do you want to do with that trip? Because some people will want to stay in a resort, stay there and really enjoy luxury and have an all-inclusive, hang out at the hotel, drink at the bar at the hotel. And that is really good when you are after a holiday. When you want a holiday and you just want to relax because your job is demanding and you just want to relax. You don't want to have to think of what to do and how to get somewhere. You don't want to have to think of how to get to the hotel from the airport. You want to be picked up. You want your luggage to be picked up, put in the car, taken to your room. Of course, we all enjoy that kind of thing. But I also really enjoy being a traveler who is someone who likes to explore, who likes spontaneity. And it's not so much about relaxation anymore. It's all about adventure, experiences, creating memories. It's more about immersing yourself in a culture, meeting people, getting to know the local customs, learning and growing from it. That makes you then come back and feel that you've learned, you've tried different food. You're not just having an English breakfast from the hotel when people are cooking in a communal area, in a hostel. That's when you will basically get to know people and learn more about other cultures. And so staying in a resort, just relaxing by the swimming pool, enjoying dinner or lunch from the restaurant, having your drinks brought to you and your meal brought to you by the swimming pool. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? But that is luxury. That is exactly what the lady in that video that I saw this morning was about. Why would you want to suffer while you are going on a holiday? But the point is, in her case, she wants to go on a vacation, whereas some people want to go traveling. And travelers, they don't mind actually going into a more budget-friendly accommodation because they want to make their budget last for a longer period of time, because they usually want to go traveling for longer, whereas vacations, they will just go for a set period of time. Let me show you where we are now. We are currently in front of the Guildhall, and this is beautiful. Today it's blue sky, it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's not one or the other. You can enjoy both. You can enjoy luxury and you can also enjoy traveling. Luxury is great, and of course, if you have a job or some work at home where it stresses you out a lot and you want to just relax, so of course, going on a vacation and being a vacationer, wanting luxury, staying in a nice hotel, and wanting everything to be served to you, that is the dream. And I completely get that, of course. But it doesn't mean that anyone who are traveling with their backpacks and going from one place to another, walking to places, getting on the public transport, cooking in the hostel, it doesn't take away from them, and it doesn't mean that it's a painful experience either. For some people, it could be painful to go to a resort and just stay there for 2 weeks and not get to go anywhere else, where they would feel stuck in that resort. So you see, it's all about perception, and it's all about what you enjoy and what you prefer. And I would say the best is simply to experience both and adapt. Take the best of both worlds and just adapt to it. Adapt to it, and don't identify yourself to one more than the other. Don't say I'm just luxury. Don't just say I'm just a backpacker and I don't like luxury, because that's not true. We all like a bit of luxury. We all like a comfortable bed and some privacy. So it's not about I don't like this is better, and I don't like that because that's better. It's about a balance of both, but most importantly, it's about what you enjoy, what kind of experience you would enjoy best. And what I've come to realize is that I'm a bit of both, and I think that's why it's important not to identify to anything. Just adapt, see what you prefer, combine both. You could stay a few nights in a hostel and a few nights in a luxury hotel, and that's great also. I think it's important not to judge each other also. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that for someone to say, why would you want to suffer? There are people out there, and I'm one of them. I do enjoy traveling with my backpack on. There's a feeling of freedom about that. To have a backpack and just walking around, have my hands free, to be able to use my camera and capture things, but to have everything just on my back. And I think when you have a backpack, you tend to pack less because you don't want it to be too heavy for you to carry. But also, I love going backpacking. I absolutely love exploring, discovering, and being flexible, not having a schedule. Deciding that you want to visit somewhere and you just have a look, or you listen to other travelers telling you where to go, and then you just look it up and you book it. And where it's not organized and all programmed for you. Whereas a more luxurious holiday, you would have everything organized for you. Your hotel, your accommodation, your transport, everything. So everything is scheduled from an agency or a tour operator, and that's great also. But there's something about that I also enjoy, organizing my trip. It makes you more responsible, because then you know how to then book a holiday, organize a holiday. You become a lot more resourceful because you then learn how. You learn the tips and tricks. You learn which airline to use. You learn about the website, different apps. By doing all of that, then you learn all the tips and tricks, and you get a lot more out of that because you're learning so much. I feel that you learn a lot by organizing your own trip, learning how to, let's say, make the most of a destination without spending so much money on luxury, because luxury is great, but that's easy. It's much easier. Of course, it's a lot more money, and some would argue that, well, you work really hard and that's not easy, and then you pay for ease, for comfort, and that's fair enough. I get that also. The point is that I don't think we should identify ourselves to anything, really. I think there's a beauty about traveling. There's a beauty about luxury holidays and vacations. So to be a traveler or a vacationer, I think both are great. They really are. But I think if you could combine the two, then you would make your experience all the more amazing. those who love luxury and wouldn't dream of getting on a public transport or get a backpack on, go on a pilgrimage, or go to a local restaurant and try to learn the language with the local. Sometimes people wouldn't even dream of doing that. I think some would prefer just going to that destination because of the weather, because it's nice and warm and they have beaches, and they have great resorts and hotels, which again, it's fair enough because it's there for that reason. That has been built for that reason, to attract the clientele who wants that. But I would highly recommend for anyone to even try for a few days, even stay in a hostel. Maybe it's not going to be for you, but at least you would have tried. You don't need to even try, actually. If you really know already that that's not for you, fair enough. But there's no point or there's no need to judge others who know the experience of both and they choose to do both because they know how much they could get out of an experience. You pay a lot of money to travel. If you can get experiences, memories back from it, then it makes it really worth it. I will always encourage anyone to go out there and travel solo, but to also do the budget friendly type of holidays. Don't stick to an identity of I'm a traveler, or I'm a backpacker, or I'm a vacationer, I only do luxury, or I'm a backpacker, I only stay in hostels and I don't like fancy restaurants. There's no need to even judge. Honestly, both are great. Both experiences are great. So I think it's just really a case of accepting that both exist. None of them are bad or worse than others. Backpacking is great. I absolutely love it. It's like someone going to gym. Someone could say, why would you want to go to gym and suffer? You're doing it for a reason. You're doing it to build your muscles. You're doing it to feel great and healthy. And it's the same for traveling as a backpacker. With your backpack, you are freer. You feel more free. You have everything in your bag, on your back. And you could go wherever you want. You have more flexibility. You are more open to trying different things. And you're more open to invitations of locals inviting you to enjoy a meal at their place, for example, or in their garden, or at their friend's place. And I mean, you could really create wonderful experiences and memories just by being more open to that kind of experiences and not just expecting luxury and everything to be comfortable for you. It's fair enough for anyone who prefers luxury. They are after comfort, they are after safety, they are after familiarity. Whereas I believe a traveler and backpacker, they are open to exploring, learning and discovering something new, connecting with others. And I think staying in a hostel, that's exactly what happens to you. You get to connect with others when you are cooking in the kitchen, the communal areas. You get to sit down and have wonderful chats, and you get to learn about other cultures. So it's a very social experience when you do that. And I think you get a lot more out of it when you're doing it alone, staying in a hostel, because you are then really open to then sit down and just look at people in the eyes and then just start a conversation, because everyone is in the same boat. Everyone wants to connect with others because everyone is like-minded, basically. Whereas when you are staying in a resort, I think you go there for luxury, for comfort. You want to be either hang out with your friends or your family members, and you just want to stay among yourself to enjoy a holiday, really. This is much quieter here. This is a cemetery. So I thought it'd be quieter for me to vlog here instead. So that is what I want to say today. I thought to myself, as a traveler, as a backpacker, staying in a hostel, it's not a painful experience as such. It is a wonderful experience. I think that's helped me to remind myself of that, actually, because I was wondering, I'm planning my trip now next week. I'm planning a short trip. So I was wondering, where should I stay? Because like I say, I have experienced both luxury and hostels. And I was thinking, what kind of trip do I want to enjoy? Am I going to relax and have privacy, just peace, just stay in my room and enjoy? Because that's the thing, when you're staying in luxury, you want to enjoy that. You want to stay in the room. You want to enjoy what you've paid for. So I'm thinking, what do I actually want to do? Do I want to enjoy a nice hotel? Or do I want to enjoy the destination I'm going to? And the answer to that is I want to enjoy the destination I'm going to. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the room. If I'm booking a room to myself, a private room in a nice hotel, I know because it's a short amount of time, I'm not going to spend enough time in that room to fully make the most of it. And I may just want to have breakfast out when I wake up. I may not want to have a breakfast included because that means I have to stay there, have breakfast there, and also you do pay for it. It's not free, even if it says breakfast included. It still adds to the price of the room, but you're just not aware of it. So all those things makes you think, what kind of holiday do I want? Do I want a relaxing holiday, or do I want to explore and really make the most of the city I'm going to? So in my case, I want to enjoy where I'm going. It's not so much about the room or comfort or anything like that. And I want to meet people. I want to be able to just chat to people or just relax, but with people around me, and maybe have a few conversations here and there. But I want to go out and enjoy the city I'm going to, take pictures and videos and capture, and also reminisce, because I went there over 20 years ago when I first arrived. It was the first destination I went to when I first arrived in the UK. So that's where I'm going to now. And I will be taking the time to vlog for sure. And that's why I know that I'm not going to have a lot of time staying in that room. And there's no point in going into a luxurious room or a hotel room when even a nice hotel room, they may be far away from the train station or the city center, so there's no point in doing that. You could just find yourself a nice hostel with friendly staff, great reviews, where it's close to the train station and it's close to the city center, so you could walk around easily. That's what I wanted to share. And hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, engage, and make sure you watch my next videos. Thank you. Bye-bye. I realized that the last few vlogs that I've created, I did not get to film after I finished or got a hot chocolate. So now I want to make up for lost times. And I had spotted this place earlier on when I walked past, and I think they make coffees there. They should make hot chocolate, so let's have a look. It's nice and busy now because everyone's finished work. Having a drink outside the pub. I mean, the pub is small, but everyone's just standing outside. So this is the place, Roslyn. Looks like they may be closing. Let's have a look. What's the time now? 5:30. Maybe they're closed. Let's have a look. Okay, so they are closed, but let's go back because I saw a Hotel Chocolat. And what better place to get hot chocolate from Hotel Chocolat? Let's go. Ah, I have to use the other door. So I have to go through the station. So we're at Moorgate Station. I have to go through the station and come out the front exit. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, I could have grabbed them from Cafe Nero also. But I think I'm set with Hotel Chocolat. It's busy. Everyone waiting for the buses and it's always vibrant in London. So there you go, Pret a Manger right here or Hotel Chocolat. Let's do Hotel Chocolat. Perfect. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Yes. Let me try it now. So I just chose the Black Forest Gateau dark chocolate, and this is delicious. Oh yeah. So this is Hotel Chocolat next to Moorgate Station. Oh yes, that hits a spot. All right, enjoy guys. See ya.